Glad you could come. I want to tell you something about my going to work with my dad. Like, if you've been following me on my videos, you know that my dad was a ranch hand. And we lived on a ranch in a white house. And I only grew up with two of my brothers. And anyway, my dad came home one day and said, "Anybody want to go out to the fields? I'm irrigating the field." And we go, "Will we get to play in the ditch, Daddy, this time?" He goes, "Well, I don't know. Let's see. We'll see." So we all got into his truck and we went to the field, and we're walking up and down, making sure everything was going the way it was supposed to. And we were dipping our hands in the ditch water and stuff like that, and begging him if we could get into the ditch water. He goes, "Yeah, I think you can. There's nothing in it that's harmful." He goes, "There's, I don't see why not." So he would, what's it called, barricade an area from one end to, oh, shoot, I don't know how far, but it was a good ways. And he goes, "When this fills, sit down." And the ditch wasn't that wide. The, but it had gravel and little rocks on the bottom. So sitting down on those rocks was a little hard, and but nothing a tough kid couldn't handle. So we uh, we got in uh, either Charles and John, or me and John, or you know at least two kids at a time, and we would wait till like the water rose higher and higher, and then my dad would yank out the metal tin, and off we go down the ditch for a ways, and sometimes hitting the bottom of against those little rocks and pellets, and sometimes not. Yeah, kind of like a water slide, only it went straight. It didn't go straight down or anything, go down in an angle and up like that. No, it went straight. So once the momentum stopped at the next 10 blockage, then that's where the ride ended. So, and it was very rare that my dad would let us do that, because in the water is they would put not fertilizer, but chemicals in the into the water to get out into the fields for the plants to grow. So it was very rare that he would let us get into the ditch. But when he did, we really enjoyed our times. Go, and we didn't know anything about water slides. That was later on, um, when my kids were little, that we had real water slides to take our kids to. So that was our very first water rides. That was another fun memory that I had growing up. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe so I can keep these videos going. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.